Hey everyone, we're back with the Need for Speed the Run Time Attack Challenge.
Need for Speed the Run Time Attack Challenge.
Try saying that 3 times fast.
There you go.
Yeah, so we're back. This week we're doing the Midnight Rush on the Coastal Rush
Challenge Series.
Challenge
Drew,
Series.
you're down here in San Francisco, so
we might as well stay in San Francisco and race it up here.
There you go. So the Coastal Rush Challenge Series, and the race we're doing is the Midnight Rush. Anything more than that?
We're driving the Aston Martin 177.
How do they submit their time if they beat us?
They can submit their time by taking a photo of their post-race screen, so what that shows their time. Submit it to us via Twitter at Need for Speed.
There you go.
With the hashtag Need for Speed or NFS, the hashtag NFS the Run Time Attack.
There you go.
All one word.
Easy. And we had a lot of entries last week.
Yeah, we got over 120.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to give you a quick some tips as we go through here too.
Try and talk and drive at the same time.
So we got Coulter on the wheel here, and he put in a pretty good time already. So let's see if we can do it again.
Yeah.
I'll start things off with saying that this whole beginning area are a lot of weirdly deceptive tight turns.
Yeah.
So
especially this first hard left, you think you've got a lot of speed going into it, but you really actually have to get on the brakes to make it around.
Yeah. And then another thing too is when you're going through these turns. You want to maintain your speed as high for as long as you can. Definitely make sure you're using your NOS as you're coming around the corners.
Yeah.
Got shortcut on the right here.
Shortcut.
Yeah.
And then you definitely need to get on the brakes there to make the whole thing.
Yeah. And then
yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, Coulter, I was going to say, since you're driving, Coulter and I have been debating about this shortcut here, and we've come to the conclusion that it's better to take the shortcut rather than veer to the right, because then you don't have to deal. Whoa, that was huge. You have to deal with that little chicane at the end there. So
yeah, and definitely as you go through that shortcut, you're on the NOS
the entire time. Yeah. This corner coming up is deceptively tight.
Yep.
We always end up in this house over here.
Just a quick. Especially with the Aston Martin and a few other supercars, just all it requires is a nice little a light touch on the handbrake to get around those kinds of corners. You don't need to get heavy on the brakes, but just get the tires loose
Cool.
and bring yourself around it.
Yeah.
And then you want to talk about the freeway?
Yeah. So as you guys are going through that first section there, I think it's important to note that you don't have to be in first by the time you get to the highway. The highway is big, wide open.
Yep.
You can maintain your max speed for a long time. So you don't need to be in first, but once you get on the highway, you definitely want to make your move to first and hold it. Another thing about the highway is there are a lot of traffic cars, but you're going to notice that there's going to be open lanes for a little while. So you got a pretty open area right here as you guys are watching this, but as you get bunched up, you'll notice that, say, in this area, the right lane's kind of like a nice little spot to just boost past everything here.
But at the same time, you still want to kind of not sideswipe, but get as close to the traffic cars as possible to pick up those near misses.
And that'll build up your NOS.
Yep.
Which is especially important because your number 2 guy's 0.3 seconds, 2 seconds away. You want to keep up your NOS to make sure that you're not getting passed.
And one of those things, especially going around corners, even if you think you're hitting the top speed, anytime you put in any kind of steering input, I just lost the race for myself.
No.
Anytime you put in any kind of steering input during corners, it trims a little bit of speed. So you want to just be extremely cautious, or at least aware of
where your opponents are.
Of where your opponents are and of your top speed coming out of corners to get back on the NOS, real quick. So as soon as we get this going, finish the race off right here. Oh, they spotted me back 2 miles.
Wow.
That was a nice little gift of a reset.
Yeah. So definitely when you're on the highway, maintain your top speed.
Yeah, that's crucial.
Yeah, don't let anybody pass you.
Yep. Let's see if we can finish this somewhat strong.
Yeah, and don't try to draft the traffic cars.
Yeah, that's definitely not worth it.
Yeah. You're not going to get anything from that.
It's just all about collecting near misses and finding good safe lanes to cut through. So I think I hit 240 or 239. 239.67.
See if you guys can beat that.
Get us on Twitter, NFS the Run, Time Attack.
All one word.
There you go. That's the hashtag. All right.
Need for Speed.
Good luck, guys. See you next week.
See ya.